Let me say this before I go to bed, because it's a mad world, bro, and I'm just living in it. Please let me say this before we even say anything more. This is the first thing I want to say. I can't go to sleep. I can't rest because there's men at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, Airbnb, cuz. No, yes, you is. At the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, Airbnb. And while you're there, there's other men who are there. They don't feel welcome. They don't feel trusted. They feel like y'all are leaving them on the code. And Spirit feel like that too. Spirit said, you need to say this. You need to say everything else too, but they said you need to tell them to stop looking at Jesse, SK, Michael B, Kendrick, and anymore. I don't care if they're hitmen. That's on my team. Spirit said, don't look at none of them niggas weird as hell no more, like y'all can't speak, but like y'all don't see their presence. It's disrespectful to my ancestors and it's disrespectful to me and those men, because Spirit feel like they've helped our family a great sum, and they've been a part of the journey too. So we're not gonna act like they're not there. We're not gonna act like they're not welcomed. They don't exist. They didn't put their foot in the sand, right? They didn't step their feet on the gravel. Somebody who put their foot in her. So you better treat them like it, okay? Because to me it's almost like you guys don't want them around, or I don't know, like you don't want them to be there, you don't want them to feel comfortable being around, and if you don't want them around, then I'm not gonna want you around. You get it? You're like, no, I get it, okay. So it's a family, not a fan base, all right? Somebody's here and they're important as well. You're not the only factor, somebody else is a factor too. So I'm sorry if I missed any names that's felt unwelcome. Since you've been in town, I do apologize for the disrespect from my men. I thought you knew better than that. I thought you knew. Michi, Spirit say Michi the only one that make everybody feel comfortable. Spirit say if there's no beef in real life, why can't we all get along? Everybody seemed to like Michi though. Everybody fuck with Michi. I'm like, yeah, so Michi, bring these niggas together, okay? Like, you do what the OGs in my dreams. You know how to turn it up. So turn it up till I get there. Bring them together. Something here is weird, and I don't like it. Spirit don't like it, and I'm not trying to be there for it. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, but yeah, I just don't appreciate the way that they're acting around certain men, because you say you like me, but I don't know, if you get triggered or offended, or you get disrespectful by somebody's presence, and I don't know, you can't accept them being around it. You don't accept me being polyandrous with that nigga. You don't accept me fucking with the nigga. Like, I don't fuck with that. I make me want to be around you. I won't like you no more. Like, I don't like that. You gotta make people feel comfortable, even if you feel me. Somebody here is popping their shit. I don't give a fuck. Even if somebody here, I may be taller than you, may be cuter than you, may have more money than you. That's why me and Drake wrote that song in Spirit. Remember, Poppy? They're like, yeah, it's the what part of that ego make them go dumb, Poppy? I be trying to figure it out. Like, is it the money ego? Is it like you're like who got the most money? That ego make them go dumb. I be like, oh my gosh, is it the who looks the best? That ego make them go dumb. Who got the most credibility? That ego. If they do all these little competitions, who can get the best gift? That ego make them go dumb. Who can get the best friend? It's like, just stop. It make you stupid. It make you dumb. Okay, I know. I need you to stop. I need you to stop. I'm serious. So find time to get to know each other before I get around you, because I'm not finna fuck with that. You better already be like, hi, my name is. Everybody should be getting along when I get there. I should see everybody accepted, nobody feeling rejected, left out in the cold, like they don't belong, like they're not Nigga, somebody here put their foot in. So you heard the names. Need I say more? No, you don't need to say more. You don't need to say more. No, you don't need to. Okay. Something here is getting ridiculous. I couldn't fall asleep. I couldn't even like take my nap because you guys' energy is coming out strong, connected and making men feel some type of way. And I don't know what to do. I don't like to be a part of that shit. The spirit say you gotta say something because we don't fuck with that. You gotta check them. They gotta change. You gotta get more comfortable with being around new people. Poppy be like, no new friends. Like, we don't do that, Poppy. It's not like that this time. It's different. You gotta be welcoming the new friends. So we can't be on that no new friends, no new. You know, because that's what it's giving. You're like, no, I get it. Okay, okay. Something has to do with the voiceover actor from the movie Lilo and Stitch. Okay, he also is connected to Tom and Jerry. I didn't see the man. I just saw Lilo and Stitch and Tom. I saw Stitch and I saw somebody from Tom and Jerry. And Spirit said both those people is this man, and that this man's connected with Scorpio, and that this man's in town. And I was like, what was significant about that? Spirit said it's the person who's the voiceover, and I was like, what's significant about the voiceover and Spirit, the voiceover actor, director, the voiceover person. Spirit said what's significant is that he's single, he's available, he like you, and he's in town. I say he connected to somebody out here that's connected to me. Spirit say yeah, Scorpio or something like that. I said, why is he out here? Spirit said because he's supposed to be helping with a move, but with your move and shit. But something gotta do with him liking me. There was nothing else. I'm like, that's all you wanted to tell me? Spirit said, no, we telling you because you'll like him too. We trying to tell you because you'll like that man. They want me to know I'ma like him. He's cool as hell. Spirit like him. He's a sweetheart. He honest, he genuine, he welcoming, friendly. I like friendly, kind men, but I also like men that's tough, like in their power. You know what I'm saying? Walking like they talking, but I don't like men that's abusive or like overly, you know what I'm saying, like empowering. Nigga, you're good, Martin Luther King. Sit the fuck down. One day you're gonna get shot. Talking too much, trying to always be in the front and center. I don't like niggas that always wanna overpower. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, with too much control. That nigga gonna be dead before you know it. You hear the combination? Somebody here. So I like a man that don't talk too much, but he know when to talk. He don't ignore me. I like a man that listen. He friendly. He get along with people. He's not jealous, problematic. You like, yeah, he's not like that. He's not like a trigger warning. He's not a threat to society, but he's a protector in the society. Nigga, he'll kill you if you're a problem in society. So I like those type of protectors. They not pussy, but I don't like men that's abusive or like that be trying to manipulate things to get their way, or they got emotional damage issues. They try to manipulate you through their emotions and try to make you feel bad for 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 not feeling bad because you didn't do nothing wrong, and this nigga just got mommy issues, and this nigga just got. I don't got time for that. Spirit show me, you know what I'm saying? You like I ain't got it in me. You gotta go find you another bitch. Right? This one really is healed. If you're not coming healed, don't come. You're going to regret it. You can get your feelings hurt. Okay? You're like, yeah, you've had a lot of time to build. Okay? Get your shit together emotionally, spiritually, mentally, financially. You had time to figure it out. You've had time, man. I've had time. You've been away and you've had nothing but time to grow on your own. There should be no excuses. So that's what I try to figure out. Like, why is there a disconnect? So no more. We're stopped. You need to set a time to be around each other, okay? But this man, he's coming around, I guess, too. And Spirit don't want to tell me nothing else but the fact that he liked me too. And there's so many men, and I'm like, it reminds me of my song, hanging out, doing my thing. Dum, dum, dum. Got so many men looking my way. Dum, dum, hey, I don't want nobody here with a ring. Yeah, at the table, like what more can you bring? Ooh, cause if I wanna be happy, I gotta get off my ass cheeks. And we love it. Like, we're grateful. But you gotta do better. You gotta be good men. You gotta be good to me, good to the family. This is not a fan base. These are not my fans. Jesse's not a fan. He's family. SK, that's not a fan. You're like, they're not fans. No, Michael V. Kendrick's not a fan. These men. There's more to the circle that I'm Lon. I'm probably missing more, but they not my fans. These is my family. It's not a fan base. So they're like, this is my past life souls, wealth, love, everything, happiness, love and happiness is everything, and the money too. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. All right, you gotta keep it in mind. They're the keys. You're all keys. So you can't make the keys feel like they're being left out, rejected. Somebody else gonna steal the key. That's a key. They're a key factor here. All of them. All of you. So we're done with that. Okay. This man's a key factor. Some guy do it he speaks another language, or somebody here does. I just heard something, 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 da 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 da, as Baja. I said, what's Baja? That's the only thing I could pick up. He said, it's Baja. I gotta go. Okay. Somebody who speaks another language. It could be the man who plays Stitch. Okay. Something like, I gotta go. But somebody said it was a man. A Baja. A Baja. Okay, wait. So he said Baja. Okay. Baja in English. Low. Leave. Cancel. Lower color. I don't know what the fuck. Lower. Baja to drop. To Spanish. Okay, so somebody's Mexican. No. Some guy do it California. I don't know. Baja means low or lower or decrease or drop or tienes la baja. Yeah, he said Baja. That was the last word. You like whatever in with Baja. Okay, so he said something on Baja, and I said, "What's that mean, Spirit? I don't know. I ain't." Okay, so he's Mexican or somebody here is. You're like, yeah, they got Espanol, and then I heard, "Put me on a skeleton head." They just want to invite him to the program. Some guy do it. That's that. Whoever said that is connected to a new opportunity for me to move. It's connected to Stitch. Baja. Lower, lower. You stupid Stitch. You stupid Stitch. I feel like that's gonna be the Stitch. Okay, after that, I heard the next person that comes towards you is for you. Spirit want me to know there's somebody coming my way. All right, it's the tower. It's the tower. They figure out a solution to all my problems. You're like, yeah. They, Shiesty, this the one I tell you about. You like, this him? Shiest. Shiest. This the one I was telling you about. The one that the spirit say you can't get mad, Shiest. You gotta be good to me. You gotta be good to me. Don't get mad, Shiest, because he solved the problem. You're like, he does it all. Shiest. He just don't get him killed. You gotta be there to still, you saw I had the dream. You're like, she knows, yeah. I gotta always expect you to come, nigga, when nigga shit hits the fan. Somebody here can protect me from from death. You're not the hitman. You're not hitting. You're not hitter. Somebody all they can do is call on him. You can't be that. You can't do it in real time. So they're like, I need real time. But they can love me. You're like, that's good. They can respect me, Shiest. They can pay for my life to be flipped overnight. They can do it. They don't need no government. They don't need bitch nigga. I don't need you government. Somebody here, they can pay for outside help. They can pay for independent contractors to come help me move, get me picked up, take me to the new location, put me in a new house. You're like, it's that easy. Shy, somebody here can do it. This is what I was trying to tell you. Somebody here they got the money, Shies. They got the cars and the clothes and the hoes. So I suppose I just wanna be this satisfied. Somebody know it. Okay, so after that, we do laugh because their parents, whoever this person is, their parents are controlling. Spirit said, such controlling parents. They don't like this person's, these men, whoever these people are, they don't like the parents. You're like, yeah, yeah. They feel like their parents I said, who are you talking about? Whose parents are like this? They said these men coming toward you. They were talking about how the men coming towards me got parents that are controlling as fuck. And Spirit say, cut it off if they don't cut the parents off. No, I gotta go boo boo. Alright, so somebody is sad about it. Somebody hit, I gotta cut them off if they don't cut off their controlling parents. Spirit said, I don't like that. You don't do controlling parents. We don't do that. Okay? You gotta go. Alright. So then after that, it was weird because Queen Elizabeth, she talking to me again. You're like, I can't make it the fuck up. She was telling me secrets. She was telling me about the King of France. All right. She said he was dying. He was dying. He was dying, so he was killed. This bitch said it in her language. He was dying. He was dying. He was dying, so he was killed. And I said, y'all killed this man because he was already sick. Yeah. So it was true. The King of France was sick in the past, but he didn't die from the illness. You're like, no, he was killed because he was already dying. Something here is fucked up. So it was a secret she told me. Because of the Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus. And I was like, Queen Elizabeth told me this fucking secret, bro. Like, fuck. And it was like something that they didn't have, like nobody would have knew, And then she told me how she died. That they killed her in her sleep. She was attacked, and her guards were a part of it. And I said, your guards didn't like you? And she said no. She said no because her guards. She said her guards had hated that they always had to stay at home with her because she never went to gatherings or celebrations or parties in the world. She always stayed at the castle and she like at her house because she was afraid for her life. She was always getting attacked, and so they hated her. Like she was a hated queen. I'm not gonna hold you. She was mean as fuck, but she was honest. That's what I like about it. You know what I'm saying? That's a real bitch. You gotta be cut from a different cloth to take that type of shit. That honest, brutal shit. She honest though, but they looked at it like, nah, you were hateful and like you were brutal and like you were scary. They looked at her as scary because she never left the house. And that they looked at her as trapped, and so they hated her for it. So they set her up to die. They got her killed in her chambers. It was an attack. It was a hit. I was like, they lied about your death. She said, yeah, they robbed her with that. Everything was a lie, bro. But she told me that she was connected to how a king of France died one time. Well, whoever the king was of France, that they died because she was connected to his death, the killing of the king of France in the past life. She knew about his real death, that it was through a murder, not through illness. But they said it was through an illness. So it could have been King Francis or something. But yeah, those people are real, I guess. You're like, yeah, I'm finding out I have ties to it. After that, I heard but she want me to know I'm connected to it, and that's why they gonna be mad at me. They not gonna support me. The parliament is, but not the kings and queens. I told you guys, Henrys and Camillas and all of them, Charles and whatever. They're not gonna support me because I know the truth. Something here is scary. They're not ready to be honest about being thieves. That's very significant. They rob. So I do laugh. Okay, wait. So it's there. After that, I heard them tell me that I just thought the ancestors told me in my ear. I swear to God, I can't make it up. They said, I just thought I'd tell you that LL Cool J does have a secret child. I just thought you should know. I said, what the fuck? And I got to quick and type that shit. I didn't want to miss a beat. I said, no, they did not just tell me that. And I asked Spirit, I went deeper and I said, Spirit, is it a boy? Is it a girl? And Spirit showed me it's a little girl, a little Pisces girl, right? They still a little girl today. They only like 8 years old or some shit. Between the ages of like 8 to 12. They young. And I said, no fucking way. I said, why are you telling me that? They said, I just thought you should know. I was like, What the fuck? I don't see. You don't just need to be telling me that shit. I said, do LL Cool J know? And Spirit showed me no. LL Cool J don't know. And the baby mama been lying because when she was having sex with LL Cool J, she was living with another man. She was juggling LL Cool J with another nigga. Like she was solid to a nigga that she was at home with, but like she cheated for LL Cool J. You know what I'm saying? You like yeah, but she's still with that nigga today, taking care of that baby, lying to him, saying that that's his baby, and that's LL Cool J baby, and she raised this girl, this little girl Pisces. You like, I can't make it the fuck up. I can't make it the fuck up. And Spirit told me that Spirit told me the only lie she lied was because she was staying with another man, having sex with both of them at the same time. But she know that's not her, like that's not his baby. She know. She just can't tell this man the truth because she still stay with this man. Spirit said they still like in a commitment or a living situation together or marriage or something. It's something deep. You like they deep in. But she did it for LL Cool J. I will, nigga, for LL Cool J. I'll cheat, nigga, on my show. Nigga, for the one time. I would have too. I've cheated for a lot worse in my past. So yeah, LL Cool J, I would have too. And so after that, but that's significant. You like, yeah, the little girl. But after that, I heard Spirit say, they said, it's a message on Joel's final days. We will come for you, Joel. I said, oh my gosh, I need to tell Joel. So he's still, that's my confirmation. You're like, yeah, he's still on the fucking run. This nigga still ain't in jail, still ain't dead. Somebody, this nigga, why is he so hard to kill? Why is he so hard? Shiesty. No. Why is Joel so hard to kill? Why is Joel so hard to get in jail? Why is Joel Knowlton? His name is Joel Knowlton. Is Knowlton. Joel Knowlton. You stupid Spirit. Say his last name. Say his last name. Joel Knowlton. Joel Knowlton. They want you to know it's a message on your final days, Joel. They will come for you. Spirit said it clear as day. You like, yeah, they're so mad at you, Joel. You're not the real fucking Joel. They just hate you, bro. You're fucking with Uncle P Diddy. Uncle P Diddy. Okay, wait. Really? Yeah. Yeah. So he is. He's fucking up Uncle P Diddy's life. Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's all I had to say. Now I can get back home and rest easy. I can go to sleep. Okay, you like, cause that was on my heart. That was on my chest. I don't like that. Not the dreams or anything. I'm really talking about it. What the men are going through at the motel, hotel, uh, Holiday Inn, Airbnb. Alright, you stupid. That's what they had at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, Airbnb. Alright, so it's all exclusive. You can't get in. Alright. You gotta be welcome. They so rude, and it's like, why are you treating other celebrities like? Come on now, you so disrespectful. And I get angry, like yeah, because I just think about like if it was me, if I was in their shoes, I wouldn't like that. Like, don't ever try to make me feel unwelcome or left out, cause you gotta think about it, like. They want to be a part of it too, even if they got too much pride to say that, like, as men, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about it. It's like, why would I want to feel like the only one, the oddball louder? Like, we can't all get along if I don't have no problem with you, because they don't. Their energy's so peaceful, so innocent, and I be feeling bad for them because of that. You know, it's so peaceful and so innocent, and so I don't know how to really help them besides telling the truth. Like, that's not cool. You can't be just talking to your friends and not making friends with people who want to be a part of the circle, like, and they did the work to prove themselves. I just feel like they got where you're at. You're all in the same room. They did the work to prove themselves, and it's just disrespectful if you don't treat them the same, like equal. You ain't no better than nobody. It make me not like people when they start acting like that, like they better than people, or prestigious, or like, you feel me? You're like, who are you? I gotta be careful. I say the wrong thing out of anger. So I'm not trying to get mad, but that will make me. And I told you, when I had the dream with Lon, it was with Lon. When I saw it, Burner acting that way towards Lon, I got mad as hell because we had went to the mall together in the dream. We were at the mall together, and this nigga he made it seem like it was cool. Like when we was all kicking it, it was cool. The energy was cool, but he was thinking secret thoughts the whole time. Burner, you like, yeah, he was having secret thoughts in his head the whole time. And Lon didn't know until we all separated. Me and them separated, and me and Bernie was staying with each other. So I was significant. Like I was staying there on certain occasions. So like I was there at the time, and yeah, when I wasn't around Bernie, he hit him up on his own and said, "Yeah, I don't like this. You guys talking, and me and her already talked about it. Just lying. You niggas be I promise you, bro, it's crazy. Just wild." Lying and saying that we already talked about it, and we think it's best that he stays out the way, and the whoop. And I'm just like, what is he talking about? When I got the confirmation from Lon later that evening in the dream, and I was just like, you really think I'm gonna stay at your house now after you just hit this dude up behind my back and said that I agree with you on not fucking with him no more, right? And he tried to say, I'm so sorry, and I broke up with him and I left the house. And I had to hit up line and be like, no, 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 he's lying. It's not true. It's not true. And it's like I don't like that. That really does, it does something to me. And so that's everything. I have to go now because I gotta download some things before, because my Wi-Fi still off, so I gotta download some shit before I go back to the house, so it can at least be on my computer and I don't be bored tonight. That's how I've been getting by, just downloading videos and things like that. You're like, yeah, it helps. So until next time, ow, dumb fuck. Have a good day. Bye. Good night. And happy Thanksgiving. If it is, I think